Nigerians, know this truth. INEC will rig 2027 election and claim it is AI. You think I'm lying? Okay, let us flip over to what happened at Ekiti last weekend, where we saw APC state chairman with his regalia of INEC observation person in the election. Today, the same man is denying and calling his own very image, which he posted, AI.
Edo State APC Chairman Jared Tenebe, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me this evening.
Yes, how was Ekiti State? Let me put it that way. You were in Ekiti?
Yes, I was in Ekiti.
Okay, so what happened in Ekiti? We've seen pictures of you on INEC accredited jacket for observers, election observers.
Anyway, what brought me to Ekiti? We have a forum of APC state chairman all over the country, and we all agreed that in any standalone election, we have to go give support to our fellow chairman in that election. That was how I got to Ekiti, not to monitor election or whatever. So what you saw on the internet is a creation of AI. And you know that these opposition people, they know how to do that a lot. So I think it was AI, it was not me.
Okay, so you are putting it on full authority that you were in Ekiti, but that you were not in any way accredited by INEC as an election observer, and you did not participate as an election observer.
I was never accredited, and I have never been accredited. It's clear AI, and they are fond of doing it, and they will continue to do it. And AI is going to cause problem for everybody in this country.
Have you been able to track the root, the origin of this AI? I'm sure our producer will put that picture of the supposed picture. Look at it.
Yeah, the first place I saw it was on Dino Melaye's handle, and you know Dino Melaye is fond of things like that. He knows how to act drama a lot.
He's an opposition figure.
Yes, because they have failed. They've lost the election woefully. I think they were trying to generate one thing or the other from it. And don't forget that I have him. I have taken him to court on singing the old national item to use it to cause problem when he went to the INEC to protest, and he gathered people, thugs, youth, to start singing the old national item. And that national item is at law. And I went to court to get action of Magnanimous to compare the DSS and the police to prosecute him. And it's a very serious offense, and I think that's the reason why he went to go and start doing this. It's creation of AI, and it's AI. I maintain it.
All right, that's your position. I'm sure INEC will also speak on the matter.
You get the point? When Nigerians spoke up against that very situation, how can a state chairman of a political party be an INEC observer in the election his party is involved in? INEC observer, not party agent, but INEC observer. What are you observing? To ensure that INEC does exactly what you guys planned for. You can imagine, because we've seen INEC returning officers, members of APC. We've seen that happen. We've seen people who are affiliated to a particular political party being called up as returning officers in the past. In that of that same Edo State, we saw people who are politically affiliated, like Mwike's cousin or brother, acting as a returning officer in the previous elections in Edo State.
They are appointing Wike's man as electoral commissioner, the most violent election rigger in Nigeria today, openly, is Wike. That is the person whose proxy was being appointed as
that's a weighty allegation.
Electoral commissioner.
That's a weighty allegation.
I said it because he's on video. Now I beg you, stop being politically correct. There are multiple videos and audios of Wike enforcing his political will in Rivers State over and above the sovereign will of the people of that state.
We have a mandate and vision that we will conduct election that is free, fair, credible, and all-inclusive, there will be transparency in the system. We have started it right from the distribution of non-sensitive and sensitive material to the local government. We invited all the political parties. I want to challenge any political party. Let them tell me what I have done wrong so far. Let them tell me. It is not enough to accuse you. Does it mean that the minister of FCT will not have relatives? Because he has relatives, all his relatives should be excluded from political appointment? Is it your view that because you are related to the minister, you are no longer a Nigerian and no longer a Riversman? Nigeria should grow above this, and that is what is keeping us behind in this country. Nobody talk about competence. Nobody talk about whether the person can do the job. Nobody talk whether the person can have the pressure to withstand the allegation. I am ready. I will not favor any political party.
We saw that happen. Even the INEC chairman today, that scandal of him being sympathetic with APC in the past disqualifies him from being in that position. Yet, till today, he still sits tight to ensure that 2027, they deliver whatever they have planned. But I tell INEC, and I tell Tenebe himself, if you like, appoint Seyi Tenebe as INEC chairman. If you like, change the logo of APC to that of INEC, or even that of INEC to APC logo. Come 2027, it will be between the Nigerian people against INEC and APC. And that is the truth. If eventually Nigerians are sick and tired of what is going on in this country, if Nigerians have died enough, if Nigeria have happened enough to Nigerians, then it is high time people take the revolution very seriously. We only need one weapon, which is our PVC. Some people will tell you it doesn't count. If it doesn't count, they will not buy it. They will not buy your vote. You get the point? So they need to buy your vote. They need to use you to rig elections, because politicians don't rig elections. It is you, the hungry Nigerians, that are always used, like we saw in Ekiti State. No politician rigs election by himself. No politician rewrites election result by himself. He requires you, the suffering Nigerians, to do that for him, to carry ballot box for him, to sell your vote or buy your vote for him. You get the point? So let us stop blaming politicians and blame ourselves for our actions. And it will begin in getting involved with the ballot revolution. That is the stance of GGM. We'll continue in this advocacy and the public enlightenment, and hope you do us a favor and yourself as well by sharing this video to everyone, wherever you found it. My name is Accusations Peters, your advocate for good governance. What is your take? Let me have your opinion on the comment section. Subscribe for more. Bye-bye for now.